Like, am I
Yes,
too attractive,
I'm
or do you
threatened
think
by
I
you.
should keep them?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll
totally
keep them on then.
threatens. Totally threatens. All right, so let me go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get started right into it and get started with the introductions. Go ahead and start with first to the show, first time on, Gremlo. Introduce yourself, my man.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Grimlo. I'm a news politics React streamer. I'm live every day, 7 a.m., covering current events. I'm a sociology undergrad. I host a weekly show called the Ministry of Science, where we kind of bridge politics and academics. This week, I think we're just going to be covering the midterms, but yeah, happy to be
So
here.
you're a big religions guy. You like religion?
Right on, man. All right. Welcome. And then I believe new to the show, our guest judge last time, which we are
Oh
conveniently missing,
shit!
by the way, this time around. So we do need a guest judge. If anybody wants to DM me.
I'll be the
Hydro,
judge and the competitor. So.
introduce yourself, Hydro.
I've
You were
been.
judge last time, and you are a first-time contestant on the show, I believe, right?
My name is Hydra, and I'm better than all of you.
What exactly are
All
you
right.
better than me at?
Life,
Name one thing. Wrong.
Life.
No, you're
Thank you.
actually
Look
you're
at you.
actually better
Congratulations.
than everybody at your hairline disappearing. True.
Look at you.
Dunkel, please put your hat back on. Thank you.
My hair looks better than yours, and you're a barber. So.
I can't get over
Ja, I
like
was
Hydra.
actually not
Hydra
talking to
looks
you,
like
thank you.
my
My
little
boy Dunkel.
nephew.
It's good,
If he
bro.
was all grown up. All right, I don't. Go introduce yourself, my man. First time on the show. Welcome.
Yeah, this is my first time. I just started streaming. My name is Dunkel. If you haven't heard of me, I'm probably actually. I just thought about it today. I was sitting on the toilet and I was thinking I'm actually the best looking guy on Twitch. It's actually fucking insane. So I decided to actually dress up a little bit today because I don't usually do it. I like to wear tank tops and dumb myself down
Mm.
because I want Datum to feel good. But today I came full costume. You know, I want everybody to see how good looking I actually am. And yeah, I'm here to. I have no friends today, so everybody that's in here, I love you outside of here. But while we're in here, I am actually going to demolish every single person here. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't realize this was a battle. I thought we were just debating as friends. But
All right, Issue Boy, go ahead and introduce yourself, my man.
Hello, my name is your boy, one of the two hosts of the first podcast I ever created, the Unnamed Gunnar and Isha podcast. Subscribe on Apple, subscribe on Spotify. That's all we have. I'm retiring from streaming. Hate streaming. And I will actually I'm not really
Retiring from
but
streaming.
No. But podcast is my main focus at this point. Thank you very much.
All
can I do
right,
my
man.
intro last? I haven't finished my intro.
You haven't finished your intro. Sure. We'll
Thank you.
jump ahead then to Kimberly. Go ahead and introduce yourself. First time on the show.
Yes.
Welcome to the On Datum Royale.
Hi, I'm Kimmy. I do just chatting and IRL streaming. I get nervous in groups, so I didn't come a bunch of times. But I'm glad to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
You'll have a lot of fun. Don't worry. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all tongue in cheek, and we're
Should be
here for a good
nervous.
laugh, some
Excited.
good entertainment, and some good discussions, hopefully.
Thank
All
you.
right, Lav Loon. Speaking of good discussions and laughs, how you doing, beautiful?
I'm doing good, thanks.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Lavloon. I talk politics on Twitch. And I'm pivoting into sex education and sex enthusiasm on Patreon. I'm gonna be basically like a sex journalist. I have a video coming out this week about vagina facials. I'm giving myself one.
Huh?
A lot of fun. Gonna be a lot of fun. That's
A
my
vagina facial.
yeah.
You need to have more confidence in what you
A
do.
yoni-
You're
a
being
yoni-
a
sarcastic
yoni
while you're
steam.
talking.
Oh, bro, the liberals have gone way too far.
Never know what to expect from you. Thank you.
Oh, I saw that.
All
She
right.
was stealing that from Black
Malik,
creators.
go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Malik_04. I'm a just chatting streamer. I do just chatting, e-dates, podcasts, talk shows. Now I'm a fashion contest host as well. And it's always a fun time here on Datum's show.
All right. Thank you for being here once
Is he on the
again.
news?
And then we got this creepy motherfucker. Like, you couldn't look more creepy right now. I love the lighting you got, or lack thereof, Mini Donby. So go ahead and introduce yourself, my man.
Yeah, I'm Mini Dumpy. I just woke up and I'm hungry. So thank you for, serving me some nice food.
My mommy is
I'm
broke.
happy you got out of bed for me. That I appreciate that. Thank you.
You always wake me up.
You do. I'm assuming you have a bed, right? You do have a bed, right?
No, I sleep standing.
You sleep standing up.
Yes.
All right, do you do so in the corner because sort of like I Am Legend type?
I Am Legend
All
slept
right.
in the bathtub.
All right. Sunny
Minnie's actually
Bay,
a sleep paralysis demon, so he never
Sunny
sleeps.
Bay, go ahead and
True.
introduce yourself.
Can you guys be
To the
serious?
show.
Holy fuck.
Okay, hi, I'm Sunny Bay. I am a just chatting streamer. I try to make as much different content as possible. I'm starting a
Jesus
YouTube
Christ, man.
channel
I
because
literally just woke up.
I
I'm
have a degree
tired.
in psychology and art therapy, so I'm going to be doing
Art
a YouTube
therapy.
channel dedicated to
Bro,
what went wrong in psychology experiments and how it shaped the American Psychological Association. So
Oh, okay, that's
definitely stay tuned for something like that.
that's kind of
You look
interesting.
really familiar. Did I see you on Vugar's phone every 10 fucking minutes?
Yeah,
Around every
yeah,
single
something
corner
like
at
that.
That's actually pretty fucking funny. All right, Jaw, speaking of which, go ahead and introduce yourself, Jaw.
What a well-structured
everybody.
joke.
My name is Demonius Cuticus Sympodius, commander of the armies of the internet, general of the Villi Legion, and loyal servant to the true queen, Cutis Bodemus, daddy to a murdered stream, fiance to a murdered pussy, and I will have my vengeance on this stream or the next. So,
Wait, did she get banned again?
shut up, bitch.
Wait,
My stream is
what?
murdered. Her pussy is murdered.
All
Pay
right, go
attention,
ahead.
dude.
Damn.
Introduce yourself, my man, Gooner.
Gooner Gooch.
Oh, bro, I'm in Overwatch too. I shouldn't be in
Yeah,
Overwatch.
you're right, fuck
Just
off.
chat.
All right, so our guest judge for the
Jesus,
evening,
bro, I literally just
Blood
woke up.
Moon Scott.
Oh,
Go
Oh,
ahead and
What a
introduce
fucking
yourself,
pick.
Blood
Kidding
Moon
me?
Scott.
What a
Hey,
fucking
hey,
pick.
I'm here. Don't worry. I won't do anything disgusting.
is there gonna be a halftime show?
There better be a
No,
halftime.
no halftime show. But yeah, I'm here to be a judge. My name is Blood Moon Scott. I mostly do disgusting things on Twitch. So yeah.
All right, he
I
will be our
fuck-
guest
I fuck with
judge.
you.
If you
Scott's
guys don't
hilarious,
know,
bro.
he will be saving people from elimination during the rounds. So he'll be giving as unbiased as humanly possible, right, Scott? On who
Yes.
won each round. So thank you, my man, for
Yes.
being here.
Appreciate you,
And
bro.
I believe this is our complete cast. I believe, I don't know, we'll say this is episode 10 of the Giga Denver Royale.
Where's
Say
the
hello
Tina?
one final time, everybody, and we will get started.
Why, Gooner, you copied my outfit, you cringe.
Was
fucking
good.
loser.
All right, all
Hell
right,
yeah.
all right. Now, it's time.
Jeez,
Are you ready?
Jesus
for the
Christ,
first
bro, I
question?
can't wake
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
First question of the day.
Oh,
Actually, we're
oh,
gonna go with the
fuck.
rules real quick because of the new people.
Funny
Sorry.
words.
First, rules. There will be a timer above your heads, starting with 30 minutes for the first round. As the rounds continue and people are kicked off, you will have less
I
time
messed
per
up my
round
sleep
to debate
schedule
each
again.
other.
Fuck.
Upon the completion of each round, a poll will be used, and chat will have the opportunity to
I
vote
think
for
I'm
who
gonna
they want
sick.
to keep on the show, not kick. Once again, when voting, keep in mind that you want to vote for who you would like to keep, not eliminate from the show. The winner of each round will decide who out of the bottom three will survive, and the other two contestants will be eliminated. Now, new to this episode, we will be adding a handicap to the smaller streamers.
Yay!
In addition to the percentage they receive from voting, the following streamers will receive an automatic additional percentage added to their vote. Gremlo, since it is your first time, you will get an extra 5% on top of every vote you get. Minnie, you will also get another 5%. Malik, another 5%. Introverb, who is not here, who was supposed to be here, would have got 5%. Sunny Bay, you are getting 5%. And Hydra, because you're a dumb fuck, you are getting 10%.
Let's
Alright.
go!
Hello?
So,
All right,
you know, I'm
so-
not a
Small
I'm not a
streamer?
victim.
God.
I'm not a
Hey,
victim
my
of
name's
pussy, so I
Dunkel, I'm
actually
a small
declined the
streamer.
percent.
Imagine
No.
fighting for the handicap cope. Holy
No, I'm
shit.
probably the
Yo,
We
biggest
start
take
a
that-
rant for him too.
Thank
Fucking
you.
pathetic.
Thank you so much,
All
Dom,
right,
for
all
the
right,
percent,
all
but
right.
I
The
declined.
system's not
Take
perfect.
that-
but fucking live with it, okay?
Take that handicap off of me, bro. I don't need that shit.
Affirmative
I
action
actually
debate.
I need that shit. Take it off me.
Yeah, we
All
could
right,
give
so
Josh.
basically, at the end of the vote, everybody, you'll, whether you get like if you get like 10% of the vote, and you have a 5% boost, that means your total will be 15%. All right, that's how that works.
You
So
shouldn't even
not
tell
fi- not
people about
an
that.
Additional 10%.
Take
That's
that
how
shit
it's
off me,
work.
bro. I
That's
don't
how
need
it's
that.
gonna work. You don't
Congrats
want
for the
you don't
win.
want it. You don't want it.
No, I don't want it. That shit's for losers.
Okay, all right, taking off. Taking off.
So you're saying
That was very
handicap?
fitting for you, Minnie.
We get
He
I'll-
doesn't
I'll
want the
take it.
handicap. All right,
I'll
he's
take it.
shooting. He's shooting
Good
from
job,
the blues.
Hydra.
Yeah, I don't fucking need it. I don't fucking need it.
Handicap.
All right. First
that's fucked
question.
up.
So earlier today, I had the cops called on me. I shit you not, it's a true story.
That's
I
hot.
was waiting for a gas pump, and a woman pulled up and in front of me to cut me off. I honked, let her know I was waiting, and she just ignored me and then proceeded to take the pump when the vehicle at it finished. I got out of my car and I stood in front of that fucking pump for 20 minutes, refusing to let her access it.
Go.
Eventually, the cops were called, and we went about our daily lives with no further
What the
confrontation.
fuck, Data?
My question to you is:
Are you
should
psychotic?
people-
Yes.
should people take a stand against such minor inconveniences or let them go without objection if no crime is
You stood
committed?
there like this.
Another example would be, for example, if you're waiting at the gym and you've been waiting for a machine or a bench and somebody cuts in front of you, do you let them have it, or
These sound like very personal
do you
experiences.
go? Apply the question to your own world. All right, 30 minutes on the timer. 30 minutes begins now. Go.
I can start. I think if your intention is to truly change and better the world, and hopefully change their perspective of it in the future, that's probably when it's worth doing. Aside from that, if it's not going to really impact them whatsoever, then it's most likely a waste of time and kind of just bothers everyone. So it's all about the motive behind it.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
was just
say
turning us off. So
using the gas pump example, I personally would not stand in front of the gas pump for 20 minutes and have cops called to waste their time to show up and mediate the situation. I honestly would just, if someone was an asshole, I would let them be an asshole and move about my day. I'm not gonna waste more of my time because someone's being an ass.
Yeah, I would just use my words. If I was in that situation or any situation where somebody's taking something or cutting in line or something like that, I just call them an asshole and tell them like you're a fucking dick. Let them know that they're like an actual bad person and they're really stupid for what they did. But once the cops get called, now you're like pulling those cops away from something that they could really be doing, and just standing there in front of a
Oh,
pump.
shut up.
It just sounds
They're
very,
not
very
busy.
petty. So there's a difference between like
it
making
is petty, and
change
that's
or like
okay.
or
Big
proving a point
donut.
and then being petty like a fucking 6-year-old. Like, no, I'm not moving because I don't want, like get
Wow,
your
you
point
called the
across and
host
move
a
on.
6-year-old.
We
Damn.
should waste
Yo.
as much time of law enforcement as possible. That's my opinion.
Vinny, go ahead, buddy.
Listen, we live in two very different societies. You motherfuckers can do that shit. Over here in Mexico, if you do that shit, that husband pulls up and you're probably dead. Alright? So, in Mexico, you don't even honk, okay? I'm not even kidding, but in America, you're a beta ass bitch if you let that fucking woman take the fucking spot. Fuck off, bro. You were that before.
Good answer.
Why did he walk away like he was a superhero?
Everybody just quiet, like, wow, okay.
He just dropped the
Data,
mic
you
and
have,
walked off screen.
That
He's
was
literally
great.
walking.
That was
Go
He's
ahead,
great.
walking to
Hydra.
that woman's house right now.
ahead,
I
Hydra.
think you should definitely comment on it just so they understand that what they did wasn't polite, and then you shouldn't make a minor convenience into a major convenience because that would just ruin both your days. If you- if-
Bro, it's her fault. Also, you should just be a pushover, Hydra. Just be a pushover your whole
No,
life.
But
I
if you
mean, you don't
complain
want
about
to be
every
a
little
carrot.
if you complain about every
Said
little
no
thing
one.
in your life, then you're just gonna be mad your whole day. Like there's no.
No,
So
but
let
that
me
woman,
question,
she
like,
does it every
in
day.
regards to specifics, like, at what point are you a pushover, and at what point do you stand your ground if no crime is committed and we are talking about petty such things? Go ahead, Sonny.
Okay, so I actually have this situation happen all the time when I go to Vegas. I don't know what it is, but I always get into fights, like legitimate fights. And seeing somebody who is very disruptive and chaotic towards people who
It's a very
are
interesting take
in
there,
the,
Sonny. I
in the
think
work industry,
that
you
when
can
you
shut
have
the
somebody
fuck
that's
up.
actually
Thank you.
so
Let her
disruptive,
finish, man.
Please
That's what he's
don't
doing.
disrespect
That's
me.
what he's doing.
Oh, that
That's
was
what he's
worth
I
doing.
know it takes her a
Thank you.
while longer to get her words out, but let her do it, all right?
He's doing it on
Thank
purpose.
you. I appreciate that.
He's aging.
So like when people are being mean to people that are in the
Bro, I
social
don't feel a
work
certain type of way
industry,
from
like
debate
when you're
from
working with other
participating in these
people,
debates.
and they're being
I
mean
just
to
have
your
fun,
team,
buddy.
I try
You
to
mean
speak.
hookers, or do you
No,
mean like?
no, I'm talking about
I just
Social
have
work
fun.
means sex work.
Well, it's social.
Anyways,
I don't to
like
destroy.
I take a huge stance against it. So I've literally gotten into physical altercations with people if
Did you win?
they're. Oh yeah,
Okay.
of course. Yeah,
And
yeah.
that story's cap.
There's. Oh
Yo,
really?
did Georgia R. Martin write this fucking script or what the hell?
What? No.
Thank you so much.
It took you.
Gremlo. We haven't heard from Gremlo.
Thank you so
I wanna
much
hear
for
from
that, sweetie.
Gremlo. I want to hear from the new guy.
Yeah, I'm not much of a confrontational person. You know, I just
Clearly.
inconvenience, just let it
And
slide
yet
off
you
me.
talk
Yeah.
about
Oh, you're a
altercations,
liberal.
interesting.
That's terrible, bro.
You're a liberal, right?
No.
You need to make people aware of what they did,
Oh,
so
he's a
they don't fuck
libertarian.
over other people in the future. That's pretty much
Correct.
it. If you, it's a
Gremlo, are
slight
you a
Yeah, you should
inconvenience.
libertarian?
debate people
It's-
at the gas pump. Yeah, that's the
It's
idea.
not debating. You say, "Hey, look, I was here first. This is what you did. Okay, that's it. Make them aware of what they
Yep.
did, so they don't do it to a million other people in the future, bro. Like that's all it is. If you want
Say
to,
that and leave it
I
there.
agree.
Yeah, it's better just to
it's
move on.
it's
Say that and leave it
annoying.
there.
Exactly. You
let-
don't have to
let's
like
hear-
stand there for 20
You don't
minutes.
have the
Yeah.
responsibility to do that, but if you want to help other people in the future that are gonna get inconvenienced by this fucking random asshole, then of course, like that's how you're gonna handle it,
Yeah, I
right?
found that people who are like, general like assholes in their interactions usually like don't change their ways
I
just because
agree.
one interaction that they have.
Yeah,
Well,
but they
some
should
people
be
do handle them
checked.
too. I mean, you're incredibly
should be
condescending and
checked.
beta, so of course no one's gonna listen to you when you tell
Yeah.
them.
Beta.
Let's go to
Cute.
Kimmy
You're
and then
incredibly
Idunkel,
beta.
because
You're
Kimmy's
not
trying to
cute.
say something, and then we're gonna go to Idunkel.
They need to be
Thank you
checked,
for
dude.
saying it,
What
Josh.
already?
I think you can
Thank you
prove a
so
point
much.
by just even stating, like, hey, I was here first. That's kind of rude that you're wanting to take over this. Or whatever. You can say, like, point blank exactly, like, where you're in the right and leave it there. That enough will still stick with them. They'll get the point across. And it won't have to be blown up into
That's Kimmy,
almost a
Kimmy,
bigger
Kimmy.
problem where you might be the problem at that point.
Okay.
I have
Idunkel,
another very
let's hear
good
it, my man.
technique.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
yeah,
Let's hear
Yeah,
Idunkel first.
after everyone's done. it's fine.
I kind of said most of it already, but yeah, pretty much
Yeah,
that.
Dunkel said already. I'm gonna stand my ground. 'cause I've been
Yeah,
waiting
Ish.
patiently
I'm gonna
with
go
my
ahead
hand
and
up.
tell you what
Okay,
I'm gonna
so-
talk about here.
so
So the
I have a
thing is,
question for
you
Datum.
don't
Ish
have
is
to
here
stand
also.
there for the
Is
20
there-
minutes afterwards.
Datum,
You can
is there a
actually
stand your
you can
ground
get a
law where
point
you
across
are?
as a grown man to another person, and you can really show them, like, if you want to make change in the world, if you care for that at all,
Yes.
you're gonna make sure that you tell everybody their wrongs when they're around you.
Alright,
and
we
you don't
get
just
it, we
let
get
people
it,
get
we
away
get
with
it.
bad
That was
moves.
the most
And
amount
then-
of
we
words
get
to
it.
say the smallest point.
And yeah,
Said
okay,
the
thank
exact
you,
same
thank
thing
you.
he said before.
You have a
think
really
Michael Jackson
small
had a
brain
song
and
like
you're
that.
trying to
Make
jam
that
pack
He
it
has very
between-
flowery
All right, all right.
language. He has a
Ishiboy,
beautiful mind.
Ishiboy was trying to
Do
say
you guys
something.
do you have stand your ground laws where you're at?
No, not in California. Not that I know. I don't think
Okay,
so.
So my advice to people, if there is a stand your
They have
ground
bend
law,
over
is,
laws.
some people said exactly.
Yeah, we do.
They say
Oh,
they say
wow.
some people were saying, "Oh, well, you know, they're not going to change the way they interact with people based off this one experience." Well, if they have a stand your ground law, beat the living shit out of them. It's easier if they're a woman, and if they're going to try to impede on you where you
If
had
they're
your
a
spot.
woman or a
Okay,
child.
all
Are you gonna
right,
beat? Are you gonna beat the
anyway.
living
If
shit
they're
out
a
of me?
woman or a
Ish?
child,
Definitely,
hold on.
definitely
No, but if they
not
don't-
trying to say. You
No,
mean,
no, but
Are you gonna beat the
Yes.
living shit out of me, Ish?
no,
Yeah.
no, yes.
I'd pay to see it.
But
Fuck you up.
your nunchucks will shove them up your fucking ass.
I would
But
actually
if you
kill
were
you
in
with these in the
Datum's
video
spot, right? Datum did the exact right thing, and people are saying that what Datum did was petty. But this woman, or should I say bitch?
Whoa, what do you mean,
who was
woman?
who pulled, that's what I tried to correct myself. That sounded a little.
He meant
like,
female.
Like you people. This woman who pulled
What
into
is a
his
woman?
spot. right?
We do
And
shows.
got
We
in
do
the way of
shows.
him.
But
She
like
was completely
both their
ignored.
sleep
She
schedules are
sat
fucked up.
waiting just as long as he did until the cops showed up. So you want to say that he was being petty? She's being 10 times more petty. She's a moron.
Yeah, but
She did something wrong.
a smart man doesn't need
No,
to
no, no.
show. Like you tell them and then
Yes,
you
you
move.
do.
Datum's a
You're gonna-
smart man.
so
He
you're
doesn't
gonna
need
let
to
these
sit there
dog
like
monkeys-
a
I think
6-year-old.
I
You're
think
gonna
the
let
But he
main
wasted,
point
like,
is where
hours
do
of
you
his
draw
time
the
to
line?
know.
So stupid. Imagine wasting your
Malik's turn.
time.
I think
Very
the
stupid
main
point.
debate
Yes.
here is where do
Yes.
you draw the line on people being petty to you? And I'd say if someone disrespects you or is inconveniencing you, you can definitely stand your ground. But if it's someone just being rude and being an asshole in a extremely minor inconvenience to you, I don't think it's worth your time and energy to waste further time on the minor inconvenience they caused you.
It's not. It's not. But you have
I-
to maybe sacrifice that.
No, you can
Listen,
make a passive aggressive comment.
You
but
don't
I
have
don't
to,
think
of
you
course.
should.
You
waste
guys
more of
have
your
to
time.
understand, Datum
I
left out
mean-
very important parts of the story, okay? She had a
Go
front
ahead,
wheel
Gunnar.
drive only car, and Datum deadlifted it up the front for 20 minutes straight, and she couldn't leave, okay? He held her there hostage. That's why she called the cops. Don't lie to us, Datum.
Mm.
We know what
I
you
also
did.
I also called her daughter a cunt, but you know.
Wait, how old?
32-year-old
Wait, yeah, how old was the
You
dog?
got a 6-year-old in the
seven.
back. He's
No,
like,
no,
fuck
okay.
you,
So,
cunt.
so here what happened was literally. So I'm
She
being
was
as
mature for her
I'm being as
age.
calm. No, I'm being as calm as possible, and I'm telling her you didn't wait in line. You clearly saw me. I honked at her. She's basically just ignoring me. And then her daughter had the audacity to say jokingly, "Well, maybe you should have waited in line." And that's when I was like, "Okay, you fucking cunt." Like, so
She
yeah.
trolled you. You got trolled
She
by a...
did. She did.
How old is she? Wait,
Anyway,
wait, how old is she?
That's actually a real take, Datum. That woman that didn't wait in
I-
line, she beat you in life because she doesn't wait in lines and she gets shit done. There's 6 people that are going to wait 20, 30 minutes for that gas pump. She got right in and she got the gas pump right away. She's actually a winner in life. She's
But,
probably
like,
a doer and she
She
probably has
lost.
a
She
lot of
waited
money.
2 hours with the
Yeah,
car.
But also,
listen.
you
Listen.
going and like standing in front of the pump is way better than, let's say she didn't learn that example and then she did that to somebody else and they ended up shooting her down the road. Like, it could have
Okay.
ended up a lot worse.
No, this
based
is.
on a different
I think her and her
Listen.
daughter
It's
deserved that.
America.
Listen, if she comes and visits Mexico, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, this is such a
I
Datum
mean-
fight.
All right, let's go to Lavloon. We haven't heard from Lavloon really, unfortunately.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Wondering why I didn't have a headache.
Yeah. Get
Can you just
ready.
put the
Get your
vagina
outfit
thing on your
ready.
face or whatever it was?
The what?
Something about vagina on your face you're doing?
You want me to put my vagina on your face?
Okay, like. Stop, shut your- Go ahead, Lavloon.
I'm pretty unconfrontational in person. I will let someone literally punch me in the face and I will say, "Okay, bye," and do
One
my
more
own
good.
thing.
Oh
Can't
no.
wait to meet you. Especially
I-
when we
We're
fight
not
for
talking
you.
about the bedroom, Lavloon. We're not talking about the bedroom. We're
So
talking
no one
about.
else is meeting her after you.
Talking about real
No,
life here.
I no, like I
Jesus.
will. If someone inconveniences me, even in a major way, it takes like a lot. I guess there was one person who like I was like out with like a
Dude.
bunch of my friends like last Halloween, and someone called my friend the F slur, this gay guy, and then I almost got into like a
What is
a
that?
fight, like, a
Fucker?
fist fight.
Fucker?
Yeah,
We
it's
say it on the
F slur.
unnamed Goonerish podcast.
Yeah, I'll say it. I just don't want to break TOS.
No.
Whoa, whoa, why are you
No.
gonna say it, bro? What the fuck?
No,
But-
we're
Let's
okay.
all say it.
But
You
yeah,
don't need
then,
to, you
then
don't need
I'll,
to read
then
your
I'll,
tattoo now, Lav.
then I'll get
All
yeah,
the guys
true,
get banned and
true.
all the girls
Then,
are just fine.
then I'll get feisty. Then I'll get feisty. But other than that,
Oh,
I'm
no.
just like smooth sailing. Like I don't want. I'll mind my own business and pretend that nothing happened and just assume you're having a hard day.
I have an
That wasn't
anecdote.
even the question, bro. Like, why do you make it about yourself? It's like,
I
what should you
remember
do?
a certain demographic that
I
would
don't
always
know.
cut in line at Disney World. I will not be naming names.
Oh, the
But it
fat fox, the
frustrated
fat
me.
fox.
It frustrated me to my core at theme parks as a child. I was a very spoiled child. We were on vacation all the time.
Obviously.
So when I saw people cutting the line, the lesson was not, oh, fuck them. Why on earth are they cutting the line and then pretending like they don't speak English when I know they do? The lesson is to cut in line and pretend you
Oh my
don't speak
God.
English because they got ahead of you. That's how you
That's
win
a
in life.
fact.
It's a losing mentality to sit there and be like, oh man, they cut the line. Oh shucks, I guess I won't. Everyone's breaking the rules. Social trust is out the window.
Exactly.
Do what you need to do and
Oh
win.
my god, that is such a defeated mindset. How little do you think of yourself that you have to legitimately cheat and steal and
Yeah.
cut in front of people
I
in
did
order
that
to
all the
win in
time,
life?
Ja.
No,
Look,
I'll win in life.
I
I'll
do
win
all
in
the
life
time.
without
My
doing
time
any
is
of that. I'm
valuable.
sorry.
My time
I'm
is
sorry you don't have enough
valuable.
respect. You don't have that much confidence in yourself that you feel like you have to cheat to win. Sorry.
No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just simply,
I cut
it's
in
just simply
line
being
all the
smarter with your
fucking
time.
time.
Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be noble, sitting and waiting, watching 30 people cut me in line, and then the
You don't
fat
have to
fuck
sit there and
People-
watch them.
30th
What are
person
you talking
breaks
about?
down the goddamn roller coaster, and I don't get to fucking ride it. It
You don't
actually
have to
happened
sit
at
there.
Disney World. It was the Wild West ride. Not even kidding.
People who cut the line also view bot on Twitch.
Thunder
Exactly.
Yo, Mini.
Yeah,
that's
cheaters.
not
Yeah,
Everybody
there
sees
you
you
go.
bot on Twitch.
There
That's how
you go.
Get
He
ahead.
does bring up a good point though, like line cutters. Like,
Bunch of fucking losers.
You actually like physically
No.
stop them
I
from
cut
cutting
a
a line.
2-hour line.
Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. If you're in a theme park, of course you do.
All right, let's go.
Everyone in front of you is
Hydra,
cutting
my
you.
man. We haven't really heard from you. Go for it.
I think line cutters can cut anyone but me. When they cut me, then that's when the line gets drawn.
Nice, the line pun.
Wow.
Yes,
wow.
thank you. So I would just
Yeah,
go.
but everyone,
I would tell
everyone
them.
in front of you,
I
everyone
would
in front
tell
of you
them.
is cutting you.
This is why you have 10% boost, Hydra. Okay.
Shut the fuck up, idiot. Sorry.
So,
No, if you're at a theme park, fuck off. You're not cutting the line.
Gremlin,
If there's,
you gotta
if
have more
there's
to
an
say than that,
opportunity,
buddy.
if there's an opportunity for you to cut a line and you don't, you're obviously a person that like doesn't value your own time. If you can cut a line or you can get ahead by doing a little bit something that's a little.
Oh, I see. You're a view botter. I
It's not-
see.
No,
Oh.
it's a small
No.
sacrifice for other people for something better in your life. If you're waiting in a line,
No,
if you
that's
look at
not
a
how
line that's an
society.
hour
That's not
long,
how society should be.
if you
should
look at a
you
line that's
should
an
move
hour
in the
long
world
and you
how
see
you want
somebody you
everyone to
recognize in
move.
the front, like here, I'm at the mall and I see a line. I'm buying one shirt. There's a line that's out the fucking door. What do? I go to the woman in the front. I say, "Can I give you
Steal.
cash so you pay
This
for this?"
is
She
nice.
buys it on her card. I give her the cash. I didn't wait in any fucking line and I left. That is the way you win in life. You don't sit and wait and hope that something falls in your lap.
Oh
You
my
make
God,
something
alpha
happen.
male.
Thank you so much. The loser
I
is telling everyone else how
see.
to win in
That's a
life.
that's a view
Thank you.
butter.
You guys
That's a
ever
view
heard
butter.
of the quote?
That's a view butter.
Necessary for the triumph of evils for good men to do nothing.
Yeah.
I don't like that quote at all.
Yeah, but in this case, Dunkel is evil. He's just cutting lines.
No, because I cut the line, but I did it in a smart way. I paid her money, so I didn't have to wait in the line. Nobody waited any extra. Nobody took a loss, but I was just outsmarting all the people in line.
It's not outsmarting. It's a thing of principle. It's a matter of principle. You have no principles.
They should have thought of it before.
Yeah, you have no principles.
Empathy and
That's what you're telling
morality
me.
are womanly traits. You shouldn't have empathy for
Holy
anybody.
shit,
But
Yeah,
if
that's
someone did what you
Gunnar.
did,
That's exactly what you think until you actually come into a real fucking society that will fucking shoot you for doing that shit.
Alone, unhappy at
Omnigender.
35,
No,
heart
actually, I'm
attack
gonna
on the
die.
toilet.
I'm gonna die on a heap of wealth and a heap of women, and I'll be happy. You know why? Because
And a
I
heap
took what's
of
mine
chips
and I
and
got what I
Doritos
needed out
and
of life.
soda.
You motherfuckers.
I'm not gonna wait for other people to give me permission to enjoy my fucking life.
You're gonna be 500 pounds. Your mistress is gonna be
Lavloon,
on
it's
her
my
knees.
world. You're just streaming in it, bitch. Watch it.
You motherfuckers are lucky. Listen, you motherfuckers are lucky you don't live in fucking Mexico, bro. You do that shit. Oh, come over. Oh, come over. Oh, come over. Oh, come over, buddy. Come over, and then we'll see. Come over, and then we'll see, bro. Honk at somebody. Honk at somebody in my hometown. Honk at somebody in my hometown. See what happens.
I went to Mexico for spring break and I ran.
Yeah, you went to Cancun, motherfucker. You went to Cancun. Are you dumb? That's not Mexico.
Look at Kimmy. She's sitting there like, oh my god, why did I drag myself into this bullshit?
Oh.
Like,
I like that penguin, Kimmy. So adorable.
It's a lot of chaos. I like
No,
it.
no, no. First
I
off,
like it.
Kimmy's mine, okay? I'm gonna
just feel
stand my
like
ground here,
we-
Josh. Not even
nobody's
look in Kimmy's
convincing
direction. I know you guys
anything
live
else.
together, but I don't give a
Shut
shit.
up. Kimmy's talking.
Dunkel.
Oh my god. Queen!
Queen
Queen Kimmy!
Okay.
Queen Kimmy!
Holy
Please
fuck.
talk.
Kimmy, you were saying sorry.
Yeah, I just don't think any of us
Beta.
are very good at convincing the other side of our
Really?
points.
I feel like I made a great point. It made a lot of sense.
Yeah, I made a lot of
If
sense.
that
okay,
was
okay.
true, Kimmy, I would look at that as an opportunity to do just that.
I'd love to. I want to know who has the opposite opinion that.
It actually seems pretty mixed.
Gunnar and Dunkel, they're saying cut the line. Jana is saying don't cut the line.
I said cut the line too.
But the question wasn't.
Yeah, you're all view butters.
That's derailing. That's
The question is,
derailing.
are you going to be?
Well, it's not
The
necessarily about
question is,
derailing.
Call them
do you
out.
take
The
a
topic
stand
really-
against someone wronging you, even if it's
Yes,
petty?
even if
Yes.
it's petty, exactly.
No, you be
Especially
on
if
the.
it's petty.
You hand out the wrongdoing. Why would you ever
Can we
just
just get a
wait
yes
and be
or
a
no?
victim in life?
Everyone
it
already
depends on the
explained.
cir-
Can
it
we just
depends
go
on the
down the line and
circumstance.
get a yes or no?
Gunnar, come over and I'll make you a victim.
It's very
The
useful
woman
for
in this
everybody.
situation, if we're talking about this exact situation, she did it wrong because she got caught and then it started a problem. So obviously she should have just waited in line in this situation. But if you can outsmart people and not inconvenience anybody around you, do it every single time. Why would you wait in a line for an hour and a half when you can just go to the front and say, "Here's $20, pay for my shit"? I'm
You're a
gonna
thing
dumb
is-
idiot.
But
The thing is,
don't
that's
go-
not
that's not
outsmarting.
the
That's kind of just
question.
being a
The
dick.
question is,
That's
someone
not
else
being
inconveniencing
who's
you.
if nobody's inconvenienced.
Kimmy's trying.
How are they not inconvenienced? Just because they don't complain doesn't mean they're not inconvenienced.
He's not trying to cut in front of anyone. He's trying to outsmart and buy his way. I don't think there's anything wrong in that. There's
That
nothing
is
wrong
cutting.
in
I mean,
saying,
it's
"I'm
That's
gonna
how the,
buy-"
that's how the world works.
But getting in front, like purposely cutting in front of someone, that's where it's wrong. That's where people are just.
I think
It's
I
literally
agree
cutting.
with that.
The question has turned into a
Yeah.
different question. Just saying.
Data-
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail.
Datum should have just
Did.
socked the mother and
I
her
did.
cunt daughter.
You
That's what I
absolutely
think.
did.
Okay, Luke, can I just end with my
Mouthy
final
man.
remark and I'm good?
Go
No.
ahead, East
Roblox
Boy.
yourself.
Okay, so being petty is historically a very important thing to do. Mahatma Gandhi's wife wouldn't give him pussy. He went on a hunger strike for a month, okay? Just because he wanted to get that pussy. So guess what? At the end of the day,
I need
you
me a
gotta-
freak
you
like
gotta-
that.
Okay, it's not me. Now listen. This is exactly what you need to do. Continue to be petty. Doesn't matter at any cost, whether it's an hour, a month, a year, or a decade. Be petty. Thank you.
I think Datum should have just knocked the mother and the daughter out. The cunt ass daughter.
That's what I
Thank you.
said. But
I think
it's
you should
illegal
slip
there.
their tires.
not-
If
we
I'm
are
giving
not
my
for
opinion.
Wait.
provoking violence here
Wait.
on Twitch because that would break TOS. But
Jesus
thank you,
Christ, these
Zero.
people.
So
Datum,
proud of
was
you.
violence
the
against an
16-year-old daughter
inanimate
hot?
object.
Yeah.
No, she was
exactly.
fat like her mom.
Thank you, Gooner.
Wait, Datum, did you get your gas?
No, but if she wasn't fat.
Did you
If
get
she
your gas,
wasn't
Datum?
fat,
What? Wait,
Bro,
Datum, would
this
it
is
have
what you
changed
should
the
have done.
scenario if
You're
she was
saving so
hot?
dumb.
Yeah.
Would've
So
changed
are
the
you saying
scenario
that? Are you saying that you
Would've
would fuck a
changed the
16-year-old if they
scenario
were
if
hot?
She was hot, absolutely. Let's be
You
honest.
should have
all right? Come on.
seduced her
What?
and broke up
Wait,
their
what?
entire family.
What just
Stop
happened?
That's what you should have
What'd
done.
you say?
Get her to fall in
You-
love with you.
He got baited.
Did you just say yes to 60?
I'm
What?
a master
No, the hot
Datum-
thing.
I
Datum
never,
got.
no, I never said how old she was. What do you guys?
Yeah,
get this
Datum
these
got
fucking
baited
age
by
No, but
Lav.
Yeah,
I
Datum
assumed
got
she was
baited by
16.
Lav, yeah.
I masturbated
No,
Guys.
she was
you.
like 21, 22, 23. I don't fucking
Yeah,
know.
that's what they all say.
Guys, Lav works
Anyway,
for
I'm
massage.
pretty
anyways,
She's
with
doing
you.
her job.
Sounds like
Okay.
the
Put the
Datum
blame
here.
on me.
We're gonna go to Sunny
Datum.
Bay because we haven't heard from Sunny
Jesus
Bay
Christ.
since that very brief, long moment that we had together.
I'll
go
call
ahead.
Lugar one sec.
A monologue.
Where'd that other guy go?
I just think like
No, but listen.
if
Right
you
now,
see
we're not trying to
someone
convince
that
each
feels
other,
some
dude.
type of way about
We're
it,
not trying to
What's the
convince
question?
each other.
Why are we
What
talking about
question
line
is
cutting,
it?
dude?
Yeah,
we're
yeah, I
talking
didn't mean
about
to
the fucking
derail with
gas
the line
station.
cutting.
Calm.
Listen, Datum,
Okay.
if you were a real man, you would have done what real men do, and you would have started bashing the shit out of her vehicle. That's what really sends it
Like
off.
a gorilla.
I
You
think
standing
it-
there like,
like a
you're fucking
monkey.
Superman. Yeah, you should have
just gonna
pounded
cause
your
more
hands on
trouble,
the
though.
fucking
Your
hood.
chest and the hood.
No.
Yeah.
It sounds like the thing that pissed Datum off most is that an unattractive person cut in line.
Yeah, Datum.
Someone
you're
he wasn't
actually-
attracted to
Dude,
disrespected
ugly
him.
people make
Look,
me angry too.
It's
Yeah,
it's less
they
about
suck.
it's less
If he was
about my
attracted to
specific
them and they
scenario-
disrespected
guys,
him-
guys, it's less about my specific scenario and more about the generic, petty bullshit that we have to put up with in our daily life. And where do we draw the line between allowing people to walk over us and not? That is the true
I think-
question at hand.
I really think that if you feel a certain type of way and you feel like you need to take action, if they're fucking you up in some kind of mental capacity, it gives you full reign to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like,
Oh, man.
honestly, like,
What?
Hear that,
I-
CIA?
Huh?
So
Huh?
unbelievably selfish and
So unhinged.
But no, I mean for real though. Like if it
Oh, for real.
messes with your
For real
moral
though?
compass, then you should take action on it.
Would you pull the
That's a
blicky?
daughter.
You're a magnet.
So like
If
an
you're a
underdog.
magnet,
Would you pull the
your
blicky?
compass is off.
All right, we're
Well, I
gonna
mean, if your
rotate.
moral compass is off, then you're just a villain, and that's okay
What if you're
too.
near a
Yeah.
magnet?
We're
It
gonna
just-
I'm
rotate
okay
to
with
final-
villain
we're gonna
mentality.
rotate to-
You know
rotate
how
to final
compasses work?
I'm a villain in quotes, actually, which
Completely
actually means I'm a
forgot what
hero.
We're gonna rotate to final
Mhm.
comments to end the round. We're gonna go ahead and start with. Let's go ahead and start with Mini Donby.
Yeah, don't be a fucking pushover in life. That's beta bitch behavior. However,
Mexico, they don't.
if you live in a place such as mine, sometimes you need to swallow that pride. All right. So Datum, if you come over here, buddy, you would need to swallow a lot of things. All right, not
No,
just
you
the
only
pride.
swallow pride when somebody's more powerful than you. You do not swallow pride for somebody that's less than you.
Oh
Ever.
my god.
Ever.
Wait, are you saying Mexicans are less than you? Wait, are you saying Mexicans are less than you?
The ego.
Huh?
The ego in this
We're
call,
not
bro.
debating.
Are you saying Mexicans are less than you? Is that what you're saying? Are you being racist?
Mexican's not a race; it's a religion.
So
okay?
just so you guys know, you guys did so well that
We're a
Gorilla-
species. We're a different species.
How did he
You
rage
can
quit?
no
What a
longer-
fucking dude! You need to
Johnny,
get
Johnny,
get him
Johnny,
back.
you-
Get him
Wait,
back.
wait.
He said he said he
Wait.
wasn't a liberal, but now I'm sort of.
No,
Please
Sean.
get him
He's a
back, please get him back. He's so
libertarian,
good.
even worse.
He's so good. He's the glue of this. I swear to God, he's so good. Get him
No,
back, please.
no way. He
Get
actually
him
left.
back. It'll be
Josh
so good.
said
Wait,
one
hold on.
thing to him and he quit.
Wait.
I need him. I need him. I
Wait.
need something to keep my sanity,
Condescending and
please.
beta.
All right.
He fucking left.
All right, let's go. Final comment,
Oh
Malik.
my God.
Thank you, Miss
So-
Fadeway, by the way.
If someone less attractive than you, weaker than you, uglier than you, less intelligent than you disrespects you, stand your fucking ground and let them know that they're ugly and fat.
You're ugly, bitch.
What the?
Otherwise,
What?
Then shut the fuck up, Malik.
move on with your day. Otherwise, move on with your day. It just depends on how petty it is. If it's fucking petty, don't waste your time. But if someone wrongs you, flip them off and tell them they're ugly.
All right, let's go to Sunny Bay. Final comments.
You're ugly.
Didn't she
You
give him?
already asked me. I already gave him.
All right, well, that was giving you another opportunity, but hey, go
Well,
Lavloon.
Thank you.
I think that we should do as we wish to see other people do in the world. I think that's the best way to live in this society is just like act how you'd want everyone else to act. And I think normally that's conflict avoidance. So
That's not true. I'm from New
What?
York. I love it when I do something wrong and somebody says "fuck you."
Uncle,
I go,
please
"Oh,
shut the
thanks,
fuck
my bud."
I would rather just be like
Oh.
happy and
I
have
like
like
it
a
when
good
people
day.
call me out for
From
shit.
Jersey?
If I walk
Dalton.
into a store and I don't know what's going on and I just cut in line and I'm an asshole, I want somebody to be like, "Hey, fuckhead, get to the
Don't
back."
do
Wait your
that.
turn.
Dunkel really likes being the villain, bro.
Yeah,
don't
be
realize,
considerate.
like-
Don't do shit like that ever.
Dunk.
He's new. He's new.
Yeah,
He's new.
guys.
Dunkel's like, yeah, I'm the villain in life.
Is proving if
Alright,
someone
okay.
wrongs you when you're giving your closing, you have to stand up to them.
No,
Even
but
if
he
it's
says it in a
petty.
dumbass way. He
Yeah,
sounds like a
guys, be
fucking loser.
considerate of what other
Go-
people
go
think
ahead,
about
go
your
ahead,
life.
go ahead,
That's
Kimmy.
a really good idea.
Final comments.
Oh,
Remember, I think you can get your point across without making a bigger problem. I don't know. That's it. I'm sorry.
The last thing you want to say on final comments is I don't know.
Well, because I've been making other comments about other things that have been going on. Like, I agree with both Lav and Dunkel. I think that they both can be right, and everyone's arguing that they can't. And
More
I
right.
like both.
Look at them. My sister
Like,
wives getting along.
Yeah, I
Timmy,
think that
I
they're
want
both
you to
right.
kill yourself in a video game.
What the
All
fuck,
right,
bro?
all right.
She said
go
Timmy,
ahead,
not
Jaw.
Kimmy.
Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you, Kimmy. Go ahead,
I said
Jaw. Final
Timmy.
comments.
Listen, there is only
Still-
one absolute right thing to do, okay? If somebody inconveniences you to that magnitude and they're doing something petty, interrupts your day, you have to let them know that they did it. It's annoying to you. It's a sacrifice that you have to make for your time. But in order for them to hopefully stop doing that to other people in the future, you have to let them know. You know what I mean? You have to make them feel what they did was wrong so that later on, they're not a terrible human being to someone else. You know what I mean? That's it. It's annoying to you. You don't have to do it. But I'm saying if you care about bettering everyone else around you, you care about them not doing that again to someone else, then they have to be known what they did was wrong.
But do you think they'll
Fair
learn?
enough.
If you
What if
punish
people
them,
actually learn?
Another thing.
if you
this is
punish
for
them
everybody.
hard enough, yes.
This is a separate thing
real
for
quick,
everybody.
Jaw, real quick.
Sure. What?
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
If
fuck.
you need to make, sorry, I thought you were gonna say something. You have to make a scene. There has to be a moment, right? A moment they'll remember for the rest of their life. They have to go home later, tell their husband like, "Oh my God, this happened." So Dalton, in that situation, I would have ripped your shirt off, started like beating on your chest. You know what I mean? Something crazy that they'll remember for the rest of their life. That way, they'll be able to talk about it forever and ever. Like, oh, why did that weird gorilla man strip his shirt off? You know what I mean? Oh, I cut him off in traffic. You know what I mean? That's just an extra thing, but you know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's your boy. Go ahead, my man.
If someone steps on your toes, does not matter how petty that you think you can get a lot more petty. Make them wait for 10 hours, piss them off, destroy their day. And people want to say, okay, you have a bad moral compass. Well, I'm not going to take the direction of a moral compass from a girl who drained fucking all the money out of men's pockets as much as the amount of cum she drained from their cocks. Thank you very much. Uncle, you're up.
What though? People
Yeah.
make this so personal. Bro.
Holy shit, you guys are fucking actual crazy fucking weirdos. Truth is, if you can get ahead without hurting anybody else, do it, right? Absolutely do it. But on top of that, if somebody does something to get ahead in front of you and they are hurting you, call them out. Call them a dick. Call them an asshole. But don't stand there for 20 minutes, inconvenience your day, their day, the cop's day, and fuck everybody else's day up because you just want to stand there and be petty like, no, you're not going to use this pump now. No,
No, he was
fucking get the
inconvenienced.
job done and leave. Say what you got to say and move on. Don't be a fucking child about it.
Fair enough. All right, Hydra. Final comments.
I think it all depends on the inconvenience and what happens. So, like, if it's like very major, I think you should politely tell them like why that's wrong. So
I
they
think
can learn from
Dunkel
it.
thinks that if nobody
But
speaks up,
usually,
nobody
like,
was
there's no
hurt.
point of starting a problem and then just
That's what he
ruining
thinks
their
right now.
day even more.
Because just because they don't say you're inconveniencing
You're
them
welcome so
doesn't
much,
mean
David
you're
Vader. I
inconveniencing
still
them.
think you should have punched her cunt daughter.
All right, Gooner Gooch, in a video game, he means. Thank you, because once again, if you ever want to be back on Twitch,
Jesus,
Hydra, you
Hydra.
never say or condone violence.
What do you mean back on Twitch? Is he banned?
No, I'm
No,
on
he's
Twitch.
not on ban.
The fuck?
I almost
Gooner,
left.
go ahead.
I'm going to be honest. I think what really frustrated Datum today was the fact that a woman was driving. Okay, so let's get to the root of the problem.
Oh my
Datum is a
God.
bigot. I can't stand the guy. Just kidding. I think that morality is an idea that is sold to the slave class to keep them in line. And I think
Who-
that ethics
class?
and morals. Woman, silence. I think
Who's the slave
ethics and
class?
morals are for weak people who are currently downtrodden and are there to be stepped on by the strong. The strong do not care about your morality. And Datum, you got outclassed and outmaneuvered by a strong, independent woman in her Chevy Equinox. and she stole that gas pump from you, and you allowed it. Okay, read Nietzsche, Datum. Read Nietzsche.
It was
She
a
wasn't-
Wait, she
Toyota
got it at the
Corolla.
end?
She wasn't
She got
strong.
the
She
pump
was
at the end?
fat.
You got
Nietzsche?
stolen from a.
Wait, did she get the
Corolla
pump?
Alright,
Corolla
I'm
driver.
not here to make the story. Trust me, there's far more
Who
juicy
got the pump?
details to the
Who
story.
got the
anyways.
pump?
Wait, did you lose?
That
Did
concludes
after
what?
stream? Can I
What?
have the full story?
Do you know
I'd
the
like to
full
add one
story?
thing real
You
quick.
have the full-
I'd like to add one
It-
thing.
it
Yeah, Datum,
involves-
after stream, can you
it
call
involves
Malik
multiple people that
privately
came
so that
up
she
and
I
were
just
like,
can't wait to see the tweet of the video of Tatum in front of her car. Like
she was recording. She was absolutely recording the dog.
Of course she would.
Her daughter's gonna tweet.
You should have
you might
shouted
see
out
me
your
go viral.
Twitch.
Datum's going viral finally.
Datum.
I'm hosting a debate royale tonight, and you're gonna be talked about, bitch.
All right, that concludes the round. That concludes the rounds. Blood Moon Scott, our guest judge, my man, go ahead. You are going to pick 2 winners from the round that you thought did good. Who did you think did the best
Did
for
well.
the first round?
It's pretty hard, honestly. So, however, I have my 2 decisions. I pick Dunkel and Lavaloon.
What the fuck?
The first time
Lavaloon
anyone's
and
ever picked
I
Lavaloon
What?
Dunkel.
Smart man, smart man.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
listening?
Drink a
wow.
little bit more. Can you drink a little more, Scott? Please,
What was,
God,
can you
almighty.
tell
no.
me Lavaloon's answers before you say? Can you tell me Lavaloon's
Yeah,
answers?
what was
Please
the
elaborate.
what were the
Holy
answers?
fuck!
Well, okay, her answer was like
That
basically
she's a
like,
pussy.
you know,
When
no,
you look that good, you
respect-
don't need
no,
good answers.
Give
What?
people like respect, basically. That's
What?
why I
He's
kind of like.
Canadian. He's
Huh?
Canadian.
She
Yeah, I'm
literally said she would
Canadian. I'm
submit.
Canadian.
Are you actually
She would
Canadian,
completely
Blood
submit
Moon?
and let them do it.
Yeah.
That was her
Wait.
answer.
That explains.
Yeah, her answer was she would submit,
No.
and Dunkel's was he would take.
You know?
All right,
Let
so
them do it,
he
but
has
continue.
chosen. The judge has spoken. Lavloon and I Dunkel are eliminated, eliminated from the vote. They are saved this round. We are
We're going home
going
together.
now.
Pick
No,
the
we're
best
not.
opinions.
now.
In your dreams.
Yeah,
vote
imagine
time.
me dreaming about that.
So you're gonna go to twitch.tv/gigaddatum to make your
Watch
vote.
out, he doesn't follow the rules if nobody's
On
inconvenienced.
screen, you will see a number associated with the streamer. 1 for John Millionaire, 2 for Gunnar Gooch, 3 for Kimmy, 4 for Mini Dolan B, 5 for Malik, 6 for Sunny Bay, 7 is your boy, and 8 at Hydra. To cast a vote, go to twitch.tv/gigadatum and type the number of the streamer associated with stream and hit enter. Only one number. Now you get 2 votes, guys. You cannot vote for the same person twice. So 2 separate chats, 2 separate lines, and vote for who you want to keep on the show, not kick. Remember, you are voting for who you want to keep on the show.
Bro, listen, sometimes, yeah, you just call him an asshole. But other times you're like, you know what, fuck you.
And at the end of the 3 minutes, we will see who stands and who is
Fuck
going home.
you.
Sonny, did you
Alright.
really vote for
I'd
yourself?
like to
Like,
add.
come on.
I'd like to give some
Oh
advice
yeah,
to
I
the
totally
judge.
voted for myself.
Who
Yes,
votes
yes,
for
go
you?
ahead, Ja. Go ahead, Ja.
So I'd recommend not voting for
Yes.
somebody because they're the loudest and they're interrupting literally every single person that's taking their turn. The fact that you even condone that is kind of sad. You mean try to be
Well,
a bit
just
less
his
beta.
final,
I mean,
his
I did
final
Try to be a
comment.
bit
you
less
got out of
beta,
line,
bro.
Ja. Are you
The guy
talking about
talking and
yourself?
screaming the most, that's who you vote for. He said literally five different answers that completely contradicted himself, bro. Like, get out of your own head and actually listen to what people are saying.
He's pretty much saying everybody
I'm not,
vote
trying-
one.
I'm not trying
He's
to be
pretty
the
much saying
police.
everybody vote
You
one.
can do whatever you want to do to try and win the debate, Ja, and any strategy of which you do not condone is not considered a bad one.
I was giving advice, that's all.
Advice. Are you trying to steer the competition away from an actual good move of trying to change the position one way or the other to actually go with the flow of the conversation?
Wow, you are really paranoid, huh? Anyway,
Well,
everyone's answer for some
getting
reason,
follow butted.
everyone's answer made it about like their own life and their own like personal thing that
Yeah,
happened to
because
them in
that's
the
how
past
you're
that was
supposed to
completely
answer.
Yeah, I
irrelevant.
That's
call
how you're
people
supposed
fat
to do
because
not
I'm
things.
actually.
not.
How do
That's
you
actually
form an
not at
opinion
all.
if you don't use your own life experience?
Yeah,
If
let
you-
me just
if you
use
have
some
no life
Literally,
experience,
everyone
no
had a
opinion.
man,
And this
everyone
is
had
the
an
man
experience.
trying to give advice.
What are you saying?
Are you
How do you
stupid?
give advice for something you have no
You're so
experience
dumb.
in?
All of your answers were actually so fucking stupid, except maybe Minnie's because he lives in Mexico. But
What about
you
mine?
like
How
How does
fixated
it?
on one
He
thing.
doesn't have
your life.
street cred. He doesn't leave his house.
Bro, it wasn't
1
even
minute,
relevant
30
to the
seconds
question.
left.
They were all so awful.
Go
Dude.
cast your vote. Type the number.
You goddamn right I don't leave my house, buddy. I'm a prisoner here. Do you think I would willingly want to be here?
Not you, Gunnar. You're
John,
meaning. I don't give a fuck.
why the fuck would you ever want to use hypotheticals? in your.
Bro, there's no hypothetical, man. You're making it about
No,
some
you're
weird
a
specific
coward if you
incidents
hide
in your
behind.
entire
Yes,
life.
you should use
There's
specific
no
incidents.
hypothetical.
Everything, if it doesn't
You don't
help
have to
relate
use
to
a
your
specific
life,
thing.
then it's of no use to you to know.
It can relate
okay?
to your life without you fixating on one specific example or something that happened in the past. Like all of you made it about yourself. You know what I mean?
did Latina
How
get
did
in
we
here?
just trade? What's going on?
What a
What
fucking
just
goofy.
Rigged, rigged. The show's rigged. The show's rigged.
Bring her back.
People made it
She's
a different
replacing.
topic.
I
she's
want Gremlo
replacing,
so bad.
Gremlo.
What a
I want
fucking
Gremlo.
downgrade.
Where's
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Holy
She is-
fuck.
oh,
Where's my
God.
lap?
Twitch.tv
Dunkle's
slash
girlfriend.
Gigadatum to go make your vote, guys.
Christ.
Wait, did Lab disconnect?
Who's the hottie? Oh my god.
Yeah, what happened to?
Oh my,
Dunkel,
you are
shut
such
Go on,
a fucking
Dunkel, mute
simp,
him.
Dunkel.
Dunkel, you wouldn't stand up for shit, pussy.
Dunkel is.
Remember,
wouldn't
guys,
stand
you
up
have
for
1
Joe.
minute,
Bro,
1 minute.
you're
standing up
punching
looks
out of
like
your
you're
weight
sitting
class
down.
right now, my
5'9".
man.
Shut the
Shut
fuck up.
Short king.
I am
Mr.
so much
Pay-to-win, you
smarter
should
than
be a
everyone in
pilot,
this
man. You
call.
get really good experience with that.
I agree with that, Ja. I actually do.
All right,
No,
guys.
pick me.
Looks like Gooner
No,
Gooch
I'm not,
in
like,
the lead,
pick me,
followed
but-
by Kimmy, and then
There's
John
a lot of Denny's
Millionaire,
here.
and then we were gonna see what happens when we add those extra percentages. So 50 seconds left to go.
Oh,
Cast your vote, guys.
I needed that
50
10%.
seconds left.
I'm
I'd
fucking
like to
Kimmy, do me a
mention.
favor.
What's that?
Kimmy, can you do me? Can Kimmy do me a favor?
Sure.
Stop streaming, okay? Please, you're taking away all my votes.
Your answer was awful, bro.
No, my answer was great. Mahatma Gandhi on a hunger strike for being petty for not getting pussy. How is that not a great answer?
That wasn't even your final.
He
answer.
also slept next to a lot of
I think
naked
we
girls.
derail so much that everyone's initial opinions get completely changed when we get to the
You
conclusion.
guys are so fucking
You
stupid,
just
bro.
can't
need to
power
have-
through
You
that.
You can't hold the line. Hold the fucking line. Don't be derailed. You got derailed. It's your fault.
Everyone got derailed
I
except
didn't.
for maybe John, Isha.
I didn't.
I've
When
never
did I
been
get
derailed.
derailed?
by
I
life.
did.
I never got derailed. Never got derailed. Never got
In
derailed.
Mexico, you get
Never got
shot
derailed.
when you do that. And
Yeah,
then-
it's an example. How's that
And you
derailment?
said I stand my ground.
Poll is
No.
closed.
It's not what I said.
Poll is closed. So Hydra gets 13.8%. Let me adjust these. And we will get the final scores here in a sec. It's going to take a little longer than normal, so just hang tight.
No biggie.
Hydra gets 13. Sunny Bay is an extra 5%. She gets, so what is that? 11.3?
Do you want me to do the math? I'm very good at
Wow.
math. If you want me to do the math.
He also is very good at doing the math.
Okay. Introverb is not here. Malik, 8.2. So.
Hmm.
You don't even have to do this. You realize, right? Everyone.
Percent. All right, just double check. And then we have Gremlo, who is not here. All right, so
I miss Gremlo.
that means when adjusting. Wow, Minnie, you're at the bottom.
Of course I am. No, I don't want a 5%. I don't need one. I don't need a fucking 5%.
Bottom three is going to be Minnie. It is going to be
Yep.
Malik, I believe. Isha Boy. No.
No. I beat Sunny Bay, even with the 5%.
That's right.
She had
Yes.
11.3. Come on, get real here, Datum. Come on.
We have
Isha,
Sunny
I
Bay.
need never
We
lose.
have Sunny Bay. We have Minnie, and I think Malik, right?
Hmm.
Isha.
No, Malik beat Isha.
Malik did beat Isha. All right, so Isha Boy, Sunny Bay,
Let's go.
and
Me.
Minnie
Damn,
Dombey.
Datum, you're struggling with this now.
I know.
Wait, isn't it Sunny Bay and...
Oh wait, can I interject that I think Hydra is under Isha?
Can you say what?
No, but he gets 10%. He gets 10% because he's a fucking loser. He's an even bigger of a loser.
So Malik, Sunny
Okay.
Bay, I know. Trust me, he should not deserve it.
Lav
but
probably
you know
ran
what?
off to Sex
It is what
Destiny
it
or
is.
something.
It is what it
cool.
is.
Where is
So
Lab?
we're trying something new, guys. All right, so bear with me, okay? If it doesn't work, it's fucking stupid. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna get rid of it next time.
Can I give you an advice?
Oh my God, what?
So everyone below the top three all had the same percent, so you don't actually have to do the math. Just letting you know.
See, Datum, that's what
Alright.
Why are you
actual
doing the
brain
math?
looks
Alright.
like.
Isha
Actual
Boy,
brain.
Isha Boy,
Carry the
Sunny
three.
Bay, Mini Zombie. Now the winner is Gooner Gooch. Who is staying and who is going home? You are eliminating. Actually, we lost, so we're just gonna eliminate one person. So out of the bottom two,
We didn't lose her. You
Actually.
kicked Lav so Latina would join because she has more viewers. We ain't stupid.
wait, Lav Loon left.
We've
Don't-
said that like
Are
5
you
times.
Play
dumb?
dumb, dude.
I have
Listen,
no idea.
I'm
It was a
sorry.
It's a W decision either
Listen,
way.
I
Tell her to come
can't
back,
help
bro.
if people are intimidated by me. That's not my problem.
make
no
it
one
about yourself and
She's
get her
coming
back.
back.
This is
She's coming
actually
back.
ridiculous.
She's coming back. All right, so we'll still eliminate 2. So out of those 3, Gunnar, who are you saying and who are you saying goodbye to? Who are you keeping and who are you?
I wish that I could
letting
kick
go?
Dunkel right now because he's a barber and he got the worst fucking haircut I've ever seen.
Bro, my haircut's fucking great.
Yeah, in 2017, if you were a Fortnite pro. Okay,
You're
who are
so
my
dumb.
options
You're
to kick?
so dumb. Imagine the haircut that you get.
Me,
Fucking
Isha,
horrible.
and Sonny.
I look like Patrick Swayze right now from Red Dawn. So I don't
Yeah,
wanna hear
off
it.
his diet when he
Gunnar,
eats 1,000 fucking donuts. What's wrong with you?
Hey,
Isha
Dunkel,
boy,
please.
Isha
It's my
boy,
turn.
Mini Dawn B,
Gunnar,
or
I'm gonna
Sunny?
paint your room white.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Isha
paint it
boy,
pink.
Mini
actually.
Dawn B, or
Cream
Sunny,
team,
Gunnar?
huh? Mini
Isha
Don
boy.
B.
Mini Dawn
No,
B.
Isha stays.
or
Isha's
Sunny?
immune. I get to kick one.
No, you have to kick both.
Oh yeah, Mini and Sunny gotta go.
Oh my god.
Isha has to stay.
Damn.
Yeah, him and Isha trade blowjobs, so that, of course he's gonna
Sunny,
stay.
No,
Sunny,
dude,
the
no,
reason why I'm
no,
kicking
Alright.
you,
No, we don't
Sonny,
trade. I
obviously
get
you
kicked
kick
in.
Sonny.
That's fine.
you said something earlier that completely rattled me. You said for real though, and then you took a sip out of a Starbucks cup, and it just kind of it rattled me mentally. So I can't have you in here anymore. I'm sorry.
Yo,
Alright,
Manny,
Sunny
you're
Bae,
getting big,
I
dude.
get
You're
that,
getting
man.
fucking
Sunny
huge.
Bae, shout yourself out.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm Sunny Bae. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and doing this Royale. It was a great time. Thank you so much, Tatum, for inviting me to the show. And everybody that's in here, I love you guys so much. I have so much respect for you guys.
All of
guys
us?
Are all of you. Yeah, I
don't feel the
even was
same.
nice to you today, Isha. I even helped you with your audio, so you're welcome.
I remember that. That was really
Getting
annoying.
any
Good
brownie
job.
points?
You wanna know something?
Alright,
The
thank
only
you, Sunny.
motherfucker.
Thank you, Sunny.
I'll catch you guys later.
Twitch.tv/Sunny Bae.
Thank
Always
you.
pleasure to have you
You guys
on.
have a
Go
good
ahead.
evening. Bye.
Mini Don B, go ahead and say goodbye, my friend. I can't believe you're saying goodbye the first round. I mean, but hey, you know what?
Hey, I stand my ground. I will not be patronized and given 5 fucking points because I'm a small streamer. Because I don't consider myself to be a fucking small streamer. I'm an entertainer. I'm a fucking demon. That's why that motherfucker eliminates me. Because he knows I would fucking eat his heart out. I'd cut him up and eat him up, man. I would destroy the fuck out of Gunnar. Destroyed him, yeah, of course. And then the fucking altar of content. I've destroyed him before. I'll destroy him again, and he's eliminating me when he can. It's a smart choice. But listen, I wasn't a pushover like everybody else here. Oh yeah, give me my 5 points, give me my 10 points, you fucking losers.
I
Thanks,
agree with
Manny. Love
Dombey.
you.
Holy fuck, you guys are fucking losers in life. What a bunch of fucking losers. What a bunch of fucking losers, bro. Like, legitimately, not even kidding. Not even kidding. Datum said, yeah, I'll give people 5 points, 5 extra percentage, right? He said, I'll give people 5 extra percentage because they're small streamers and some streamers 10 extra percentage. And they all took it like the beta bitches they are. But I don't take it because I don't fucking need that shit. I don't need that shit. And I don't want that shit. Oh, because now what? I win the show and yeah, but I was helped? Fuck off, bro. Fuck off, bro. I'll be the underdog and I'll fucking destroy you. I don't give a fuck. Like, Jesus Christ, you think I want to win a fucking show? You think I want to win a show? Bro, I go on there to perform. I don't give a fuck about winning. I don't want your fucking shitty ass fucking points, your pity points. The fuck is that? I don't need them. Don't need them. Jesus. To be honest, man, I should have had that energy at the moment. I should have had that energy at the fucking moment. Cause I literally just woke up. But I'm like sick. I think I'm gonna be sick, dude. I feel sick to my fucking stomach. I feel terrible, dude. I actually feel really bad. Yeah, boys, listen. This like legit. This is gonna be my fucking shortest stream ever, bro. I'm pissed and I'm gonna go back to sleep, man. I feel sick. My throat hurts. Yeah, my voice is raspy. Yeah. It's bad. I don't know, bro. I don't know. No, and also I'm trying to fix my fucking sleep schedule, bro. And I was gonna go on the show. I was gonna go on the show and entertain. But yeah. I mean, everybody's got their partnerships and shit. You know. Everybody's got their partnerships, which fucking sucks. It's anti-competition. Those people are anti-competition. Bunch of fucking losers. So yeah. Guys, take care of yourselves. I'm sorry for this being a short stream. I'll do a short stream tomorrow. I mean, not short stream. I'll do a long stream tomorrow. Fuck me, man. That was dumb, dude. That was dumb. That was dumb. Good night, guys. I'm sorry for this stream. I didn't make anybody laugh today. Yeah, I feel really bad, bro. I feel sick. I feel sick.